this is Jennifer. Hope you're doing well. Mwah! Much love and many blessings to you. Just hopping on for a hot second, getting ready to pick Audrey up from school. I wanted to say it's one of my favorite days. Every day is my favorite day. In case you haven't noticed about me by now, every day is the day that the Lord has made, and every day I like to rejoice and be glad. Yesterday was Grace's 13th birthday, so we truly celebrated her. We're not done celebrating. We're having a big party on Saturday, and we're just I celebrate my daughters each and every day, though I really do, but in a special way, and I'm giving her more gifts, and yeah, it's just going to be so much fun. But it is Transformation Tuesday. I love this day. I mean, I'm always transforming my life. I'm always bettering my life. I'm always tweaking things in my life and saying, how can I be the best version of myself even more? You know, what can I do to just better myself and be the best me? Not in competition with anybody else, but the best me that I can be. As you know, that's what I do. And I encourage you to do the same. And if you're not at a healthy place in your life, which you might not be, don't fret. You always can start an optimal health journey. Like I first started my first optimal health journey in 2017. I had always been at my optimal health, you know, growing up. I was very thin and very fit growing up, and then I was a beauty queen at 18, and then I went on to compete in the Miss America pageant circuit. And all I can say is that after I became a mom, I do have bipolar disorder, and I have to take medication that causes weight gain. I was fine for the first 10 years before my daughters were born, because my body was different. You know, I hadn't had babies yet, and it was just different body chemistry. Now, kind of premenopausal. I'm not yet. I can still have babies if I want. I always tease my daughters. I'm like, if I want, I can still have babies. I mean, I'm done having babies, but technically I could if I wanted to. I haven't hit menopause yet, but you know, my body is definitely in perimenopausal stage, so it's harder for me to shed weight, and I do take at least one more medication now that causes weight gain. I shed 70 pounds after I had gained a bunch of weight with the lithium. I shed 70 pounds in 2023. Like by December, I had shed about 65, and then like going into 2024, I'd shed like 70 pounds. And I was really proud of myself for that. Well, I gained a couple of pounds back actually just recently because my medication was adjusted, but I'm like not fretting about it because I know what to do. Counting calories, working out, drinking water and my electrolytes and my big Stanley here, and you know, not eating like fast foods and not eating junk food and all of that. I'm so excited. I'm joining 24 Hour Fitness. I've been paying for a gym now that I haven't gone to. I went to it once, I think last year with Audrey, and she just danced. That was all we did. And I was paying for Audrey and myself. I couldn't pay for Grace because she was only 12, but the vibe is just not there. It's a nice gym and it's big, but it's just, you know, you've got to have a vibe if you're going to the gym. As far as I'm concerned, it's got to be a cool gym, and it's got to be a good gym, and you got to feel really like, you know, successful there. And I didn't feel that successful at the other gym. Well, Audrey inspired me to go to 24 Hour Fitness, so I'm canceling my memberships at the other gym, and this weekend I'm going to sign up for 24 Hour Fitness. I've already called them. They have yoga, Pilates, like boot camp kind of classes. So I'm going to be taking my daughters to school in the mornings, which I do already, and then I'm going to go straight to the gym and work out and every day, and I'm super excited to just get in tip-top shape. I'm a former beauty queen, so I was already in great shape when I was competing in beauty pageants when I won Miss Cape Coral, but then when I went on to compete in Miss America pageant circuit, that was like a whole new level, and I started training, actually going to the gym on a regular basis and just toning my muscles and all of that. So I'm looking at this period in my life as like I'm training for a beauty pageant again, to win my own beauty pageant in my own life as Queen of Moms, as my daughters call me, as Audrey and Grace's Queen of Moms. And yeah, you know, not competing with anybody else, just becoming better and better every day than I was yesterday, and super excited to just really tone up my muscles and get in the best shape of my life. I'm turning 52 this year on August 2nd, feast day of Our Lady, Queen of the Angels, and I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm in the prime of my life. I feel that I'm in the prime of my life, and I feel that I can do anything I set my mind to. I've suffered so much in my life, so have my daughters, but that suffering is behind us. We were reunited physically in let's see, right before Thanksgiving last year, after being unjustly and illegally separated 4 times to no fault of our own, when I've never abused, neglected, or abandoned them, never spanked them, ever, believe it or not, I haven't. I don't yell and scream at them. I don't drink alcohol. I don't do drugs. My bipolar was used against me, and shame on DCFS for doing that. But I'm not too worried about what we've gone through, because, well, shouldn't say I'm not worried. I'm really happy at this place where we are now, because God's really blessing us. We will be reunited legally really soon, and we're just going forward to make all our deepest dreams come true, to being as healthy as we can be, to being as holy and as blessed and beautiful as we can be, and striving to just be the best versions of ourselves. Recently, a few months ago, we signed with a major acting, modeling and singing school of performing arts. Right now, Grace has just been doing the classes. I'm getting into doing acting and modeling, and super excited about that. And then Audrey's kind of on the fence about it, but she's like, well, I don't know, but she's a really great actress too. Grace is an amazing actress. I watch her acting classes every weekend, and she's just awesome. She's so good. And of course, she has the voice of an angel like her mama and Audrey. But Audrey's an amazing actress too. She did a play last year where her and this other girl were the only freshmen in a junior senior play, and she had a lead role in a Christmas play. She played Noelle, and she did an amazing job. So she's going to want to do it too. But yeah, we're going to be making all of our deepest dreams come true together. And I really feel that my best days are ahead of me and not behind me. I'm just looking forward to just living the best life I possibly can. I want to live a super long life, and that's why I take excellent care of myself and my body, and just being in the best shape of my life. I really feel that that's what I'm working towards, and I'm super excited to start going to 24-hour fitness and working out there and getting a cute new pair of pink Nikes. I can't wait, and I can find my other one. I lost a shoe, but it was time to get a new pair anyway. So anyway, just wanted to say, if you're not living the healthiest life that you can live, I would strongly encourage you to start now. You will feel so much better if you... I don't want to tell you what to do, but I don't drink alcohol. I had my day of partying. I mean, I was hanging out with celebrities in New York City after I left Lee Strasberg Theater Institute, where I was studying method acting. I was supposed to be, I got chosen to be in this 1920s supper club, and I was what was called the Maxwell Girls. I was one of the Maxwell Girls, and I was being driven around in limos all over New York City, going to the finest restaurants in New York City with celebrities such as Kool from Kool and the Gang. He was one of the backers. He actually took me as a guest to Prince's birthday party, and I know I've shared that many times, but that was a major highlight in my life. Not many people can say they've been to Prince's birthday party. You know, I Just Want Your Extra Time and Your Kiss and Little Red Corvette and all of those songs. Everybody knows Prince. He's in heaven now, but Madonna was good friends with him. I mean, I'm sure maybe she went to one of his birthday parties. I don't know, but I don't think Kim Kardashian can even say that she's been to one of his birthday parties. So that was a huge highlight. But I did have my days of partying and drinking alcohol, but I haven't. I mean, I've had a few glasses here, there, and there at like a Christmas or a New Year's, maybe a handful of times since I was 24, but I've never felt better not drinking alcohol. I've never had more fun and enjoyed myself more. I don't like how I feel when I drink alcohol, putting that foreign substance into my body. I don't even like the taste of it anymore. And, I like drinking water. And like I said, I have my electrolytes here. And I like being healthy. I like putting healthy, whole, good foods and wholesomeness into my body. And I feel amazing when I do that. So I would strongly encourage you, if you do drink alcohol, to limit it and maybe even try giving it up. I'm telling you, I'm not just saying that to be a prude or something, because I'm not a prude by any means. I'm a party girl. I love to party and celebrate life. But you don't need alcohol to do that. And, I lost my aunt and my cousin to alcoholism. So yeah, be healthy, start an optimal health journey, be your best self, strive to be your best self, and enjoy your life. Remember how much God loves you. There'll be more to come, okay?